Thanks for clicking in again. This is Cooking Rob's Way, and right now I'm going to show you how to make macaroni salad. It's a little bit sweet, it's honey and creamy, it's going to be delicious. What we got here is 2 medium onions, right there. And we got, that's nice and diced, 2 medium onions. We have 2 celery sticks that are evenly diced as well. I got a little bit of olive oil. And first I'm going to saute the both of these to add to the macaroni salad. Let's get started. We'll wait till that gets nice and hot. Over here I have water that's boiling for my macaroni. And I got 1 pound of macaroni salad. I'm going to pour a little bit of the olive oil in, just to coat the pan. A little while ago I put a couple of pork chops and some barbecue sauce in the crock pot to show people what to do with it when they're gonna be out the whole day and don't have time to stay home and cook. And this macaroni salad makes a great dish with any type of barbecue or whatever. I'm going to get a little bit of sea salt, or kosher salt is fine. Just going to sprinkle it in the water, now that it's boiling. Stops it from sticking and it gets the water hotter. Pour that in there. I'm going to give that a quick stir. The key when you're making pasta is not to let it stick, but don't keep stirring it either. It causes it to get very starchy and pasty when you do that. Okay, this oil is nice and hot. I'm going to throw my celery in. And I'm not going to season this with any salt because I'm going to be putting a lot of seasoning in the macaroni salad. So I just want to fry this up a little bit, let it sweat. Throw my onions in. Just stir it around. Then you can cover it if you want and let it cook. And we got the pasta going. I'll be back in a few minutes to show you how far we should cook this. Alright, 2 minutes have passed by. I'm still sauteing this a little bit, letting it sweat. I want to tell you something about the pasta. When it's done, al dente, which means a little chewy, you could drain it depending on how you like it, the texture of it, or you could cook it a little longer. Once you drain it, put it in a bowl, make sure it's drained really well, put it in a bowl, get a little bit of olive oil and drizzle it in, and mix it up with a spoon in your hands and set it in the refrigerator. And then when you want to go back to it to put all your ingredients in that I'm going to show you, you can, and it'll stop the pasta from sticking together into a big block. Okay, I'm just going to give this a quick stir to pasta, just so it doesn't stick. And I'm just going to stir this up. We don't want it cooked to where it starts to brown. We just want to let it sweat, like I said before, because it just gives it a whole nother flavor. It kicks it up a notch. I don't know if you can see, but this is what we want right here. It's not brown. It's nice and hot, and it gets a little moist. I'm going to throw this into a bowl. And it doesn't matter that it gets cold. I can stick this covered in the refrigerator for when I'm ready to use it with my pasta. And when we come back after, I'm going to show you what to do with all the ingredients once the pasta is all set. Okay, my pasta is done. You could use elbow macaroni, tricolor, whatever you want. Now that it's done, I drained it, rinsed it under cold water, and drained it some more to stop the cooking process. I got a pound of it. I'm going to scoop this into a pot, a bowl. bowl. I got the 2 small onions, medium onions, and the 2 sticks of celery that I sauteed. I'm going to add that in. And if you want to cook the pasta the day before and you don't got time to put all the ingredients in, for whatever reason, you can put oil in it, mix it up like I said earlier, and put it in the refrigerator. I got 2 cups of mayo. Out. We don't want to waste anything. It's going to be nice and creamy. A lot of times when you make macaroni salad, when it's left over the next day, you open it up and you put a lot of mayo in, but it gets all dry. I'm going to show you how to keep it creamy. What I got here is a half a cup of regular milk. You can use 2%, 1%. Put that right in there. And I'm going to shake it up to get all the excess mayo in off the sides. Okay. And if you're not towards the end of it on your mayo, of course you don't have to do it. Set that there. I got Sazone. Normally when you buy this, it comes in, it's usually in the Goya section. It usually comes in packages. I was tedious enough to take it all out and pour it in, one at a time, but I'm going to use about 2 packages. When you buy this, it's going to come in a box and they're going to be packages. Use 2 packages of it. That's about 2 packages right there. I got dill weed. Don't make the mistake and buy dill seed. It's not going to be the same. If you get the seed, you're going to have to break it up. Get the weed, the dill weed. I would say roughly about about 1.5 tablespoons. And everything, of course, is according to taste. Parsley, 2 tablespoons. Being that there's onions already in there that I sauteed, I'm just going to use a little bit of onion powder to taste. There we go. Garlic powder. I'm going to use about a tablespoon. I'm not going to use salt. I'm going to use adobo, which has salt in it. If you can't find adobo or you don't like it, you could use salt. And I'm going to use about 2 tablespoons. Okay. Last but not least, I got my honey. I'd say this is about 2 ounces of honey. And of course with any of my recipes, everybody has a different palate. They like different things. They may like things more salty, less salty, hot, not hot. You could add cayenne pepper to this too. More salt, less salt. I'm just giving you the basic ingredients for you to get an idea of what I'm doing. And a little bit of black pepper. Let me open this up. I'm going to use about a teaspoon of black pepper. I'm going to mix this all up. And being that we have the milk in here, when it sits in the refrigerator and and it absorbs all these great seasonings and the flavor and marinates with everything. It won't get all dried up. It's nice, it's creamy, it's sweet, and it makes a great side dish. A prior episode that I just got done recording was pulled pork chops with barbecue sauce that I put in the crock pot. And that's what we're going to have tonight for a side, is the macaroni salad. Okay. And I'll get a dish. And I would let this sit in the refrigerator for a couple hours, if possible. It'll thicken up a little bit, and it'll taste great. You're going to really be happy with this. Set that right there. And that's all there is to it. I hope you enjoy it. Give me some feedback. Let me know if you want to see anything else on YouTube. Thanks again. Click in.